1,000 Old Sisters. Kentucky Rain. Amy and Tammy's best TikToks about their Kentucky lives. They live in different cities. Tammy and Amy have transformed their lives through weight loss, facing heartbreak, and new beginnings in Kentucky. Tammy now lives with her brother after tensions with sister Amanda, showing glimpses of her happy life on social media. Amy enjoys fun times with friends in Kentucky, showcasing her weight loss and Kentucky Derby fashion on TikTok. 1,000 Old Sisters stars Tammy Slayton and Amy Slayton have made Kentucky their home as they deal with all the love they've lost in the last few years while transforming themselves through weight loss. Tammy and Amy grew up in rural Shawneetown, Illinois. They were the younger two of 5 kids, Chris Combs, Misty Slayton, and Amanda Halterman. Fans met the sisters while Amy looked after Tammy, who had limited mobility. Tammy weighed over 600 pounds at the time, and Amy weighed 406 pounds. Tammy soon relocated to a rehab center where she met her late husband, Caleb Willingham. Tammy and Amy were raised by a single mother, and they grew up poor. The 5 kids were living under one roof, and it was their grandmother who stayed at home and raised them. Tammy and Amy might have thought that life was finally being kind to them when love entered their lives and brought along hope for brighter days. However, Amy's husband, Michael Halterman, divorced her, and Tammy's husband, Caleb, passed away. They kept waiting for the rain to stop pouring down like Elvis. Tammy and Amy have braved enough cold, dark afternoons in their lives. According to InTouch, Tammy reportedly moved into her brother Chris Combs' house in November 2023. Amanda Halterman kicked Tammy out of the rental home where Tammy was previously living in Sturgis, Kentucky. A source told the publication Tammy had to move in with her brother Chris because she lost her house. Tammy and Amanda couldn't get along at all and were constantly fighting. The publication quoted the source saying Tammy and Amanda were having arguments worse than cats and dogs. The source was a family friend who knew that tensions had been on the rise for the past few months. Chris and his wife lived just 38 miles away from Amanda's house. Tammy hasn't been talking about the house she lives in now, but she does show fans glimpses of it in her social media updates. In May, Tammy posted a video of herself dancing. She wanted to prove to her haters that their words didn't bother her and didn't matter to her as long as she kept enjoying the life she's created and earned for herself. Tammy captioned the video, "Stop bullying and just keep dancing." She also made her black kitten participate in the filming. Tammy looked happy holding her kitty in her hands gingerly as she swayed lightly to the music coming from her TV set. The house had a wide gray carpet with concentric circles on it and a leather sofa in brown, which could be seen in the background, next to the black TV console and a large TV set placed on it. The living room was bright and filled with natural light coming in from large floor-to-ceiling French windows behind Tammy, who was bathed in light while dancing to Justin Timberlake's "Can't the EFELING. Meanwhile, Amy has been having the time of her life in Kentucky herself, although most of her social media updates don't feature her sister these days. Amy has been flaunting her weight loss and newfound energy in her comfortable outfits, accompanied by her electric blue hair. Her days are spent having fun, leisurely times with her best friend, Olacha Davis, who also makes an appearance in Amy's TikTok updates. In May, Amy was feeling extra playful and wanted to show her fans what she does when she meets up with her best friend. Amy filmed the video outdoors in her Kentucky home. She held a large Coca-Cola bottle in one hand and a white paper cup filled with tequila in another. She captioned the video, "When my bestie thinking drinking," and filmed herself pouring the cola into the alcohol. It appears Olisa wanted Amy to take over bartending duties for the day when she was presented the same glass by the reality TV celeb. Olisa was impressed by the mix that Amy had concocted. She mouthed the words, "That's some gourmet asterisk in a clip." Tammy isn't all by herself when she's alone at her house. She also has some tiny little friends she shares with. In April, Tammy revealed she welcomed a new family member in her Kentucky house. She had told her fans about her new cat, Chocolate, who was pregnant. Tammy was beaming with pride when she revealed her cat was having more babies. Tammy hasn't shared how many cats she has at present, but in a video from May 2024, she gave fans a peek into her life as a cat lady. Tammy created a doot TikTok video showing her cats in one frame and her watching them in the other. Tammy's selfie video showed her wearing a black maxi dress with pink and red polka dots. She was holding a kitten in her hand, which seemed to have been from Chocolate's litter, as it looked just like its mom. The video showed Tammy's cats playing by climbing on her desk, a bookshelf, and a fan. There were 4 cats in the clip that revealed one of Tammy's rooms is painted a bright green and has patchwork quilts as curtains. Amy and Tammy live together in Dixon, Kentucky in a duplex. Amy purchased a new home where she lived with her now ex-husband and sons, Gage and Glenn. Amy's house is located in Morganfield, Kentucky, and she bought it in 2021 for $37,000. According to The Sun, Amy's new house has 3 bedrooms. There is a backyard with a single tree for her kids to run around and play in, and Amy seems to use it to host get-togethers for her and her friends. Amy was attending the Kentucky Derby this year. She showed a sneak preview of her hat to her TikTok followers early this year. The 1000 Olb Sisters star picked a lovely straw hat for the occasion. The narrow-brimmed sun hat had large blue flowers on it with matching tulle and tiny sunflowers to give the hat a multidimensional appeal. For Kentuckians, the Kentucky Derby evokes pride and a pull toward their home no matter where they are in the world. Amy is a proud Kentucky resident now, and she doesn't miss going to the races.